Greetings, everyone. Yeah, I'm not liking how precarious these are. So last time we took a look at the first of my Steelbooks, the Steelbook collection. Today we're going to look at the rest of them. So let's get to it today on the Multimedia Chronicles. Welcome back. Okay, so let's figure out, maybe, can we just move this up a bit? Really not liking how precarious this is. Can we move this down a bit? Oh, crap. Yeah, you knew that was going to happen, didn't you? That didn't work quite like I thought it was going to. Yeah. Okay, then. Well, at least we can move this down. There we go. I think that's a little better. Now, if we didn't destroy everything there, we'll put that up there. Okay, good. That should be all right, I would think. Where did they all go? Oh, there we go. Okay, so then we got Dune, we got the Spawn animated series, we got Jurassic Park. That case barely even closes because it's just so thick, full of discs. It's crazy, man, crazy. Let's try to get that actually touching it there, and then maybe be a little more stable. Okay. And then, did it actually knock the disc out? Yeah, it did. Thank God Blu-rays are more scratch resistant, eh? And then we got, let's just put 2001 here, shall we? And then put Kill Bill 1 there, Kill Bill 2 there. Actually move this up a little bit. There we go. And then say hello to my little friend, Scarface. Alright, good. I think we're good. No harm done, as near as I can tell. Alright, so, carrying on. Carrying on, we have a pair of movies by Simon Pegg. Again, Canadian exclusive editions. We've got Shaun of the Dead and Hot Fuzz. Now, a while back, you may recall I had both of these on DVD. I had the big special 3-disc edition of Hot Fuzz. As near as I can figure, both of these editions have absolutely everything that was on the DVDs, just consolidated down to Blu-rays. So let's take are you okay? I heard creaking. Alright. Precarious displays, gotta love them. Yeah, so there we go. As you can see, we got some French on the spine there. And a nice picture on the back. So again, this is a case where I just really dig the alternate artwork, because you see the regular artwork everywhere all the time, but this one basically gives you something new to look at, and something that people look on the shelf and they go, hey, what's that edition? I've never seen that before. And there you go. Nice artwork. So very cool. I love this movie. I think Simon Pegg is just one of the great comic geniuses of our time, and does some very funny stuff indeed. And let's see if we can move this up a little bit more. There we go. Isn't this like the most tense thing ever? Okay. Then we have Hot Fuzz. Again, with some French on the spine. Yeah, Hot Fuzz in French apparently is super flick. Alrighty, and there we go. Very cool indeed. And then we basically have the same disc art that's on the regular edition there. But then if we pop the disc out, we get a nice super heroic group shot of all the bunch of the main characters there. So that's pretty cool. Very nice indeed. Okay. There we we go. I think this one we can actually fit 4 across if we want to. So let's see. Next up, I actually picked this one up for Rosie. I was just going to get the regular edition, but it just so turned out that the Steelbook was going for less that day, so I bought it. Got Dr. Seuss, The Lorax. There you go. I know a lot of people didn't like this movie. I thought it was okay, and like I said, I bought it for Rosie anyway. You know, my 5-year-old likes it. Me, the jaded adult, I can take it or leave it. The biggest problem I had with it was that you see the Onceler. I just spit. Onceler. You see the Onceler, and he was in. You never saw him in the original story, but whatever. So here we got an insert just with a whole bunch of Loraxy stuff, and some more Loraxy stuff, and an ad for Paranorman, which actually just came out on Blu-ray recently at the time of this recording. So we take a look inside. We actually do have the DVD in orange and the Blu-ray in blue. So nice thing about this for Rosie, of course, is she doesn't need to use the Blu-ray player to watch it, which is kind of inconveniently located right now. And she can just pop the DVD in and watch it whenever she likes. And she has watched it many, many times. She loves this movie, actually. So who am I to deny my child what she enjoys? Sorry, the disc is kind of... How do you get this frickin' thing out? I hate it when they have, like, aggressive clips. It's like, really? How... Are you planning on taking it on a roller coaster? Do you really need that much security? Alright, there we go. So then we got this nice little landscape inside there. So that's pretty snazzy. And I think the... is it wraparound? Oh, it's not really a wraparound on the back. It's hard to tell, but... No, it's basically just a duplicate of the same background with different things happening in the foreground. So, very cool. Yeah, so the Lorax. What can I say? It's the Lorax. I actually do want to pick up, there's a DVD of the original animated version of the original book. And I'd really like to get that for Rosie. Funny thing is, speaking of CG remakes of Dr. Seuss stories and Rosie, she has seen... what was the one she picked up? It was Horton Hears a Who. Yeah, she had a choice, basically. She had both versions of Horton Hears a Who in her hand, and I said I would get her one of them. And she took a look at both of them, and she picked the original cartoon. So she actually has the original cartoon on Blu-ray, and we don't actually have the CG movie. I'm sure we'll get it at some point. She does have the live-action version of Cat in the Hat, though, and she really likes that. I don't know, I didn't think that one was that bad. I mean, it's cheesy and goofy and wacky and zany, but the little kids like it. What can I say? Anyway, carrying on, sort of a theme here of stuff based on comic books. We actually have, or I guess this one isn't really based on, well, there have been comic books of this. I keep it in my comic book collection. We have Green Hornet. Yes, the Green Hornet. Which I know a lot of people didn't care for the movie, but god damn, this is a nice steelbook. I mean, and you can see the texture on it. It's got all the texture of the grill of the Black Beauty on there. It's just beautiful. This is one of the few steelbooks I actually kind of paid a premium for. I just couldn't resist it. I mean, and I bought it sight unseen. I hadn't seen the movie. And then, yeah, and we just got a little ad in here for Sony 3D TVs. And then inside, we have nice artwork on the disc. And more Black Beauty. So it's a very Black Beauty-centric case, which is cool, because I think Black Beauty is one of the things they actually got right in this movie. It looked gorgeous and was just fantastic. So, yeah, fun stuff. Gotta love Green Hornet. No, I don't, I hear you saying. Well, screw you. And then, of course, we have an Alan Moore movie adaptation double bill. These two are based on comic books. We, of course, have Watchmen, the director's cut. This is actually quite a rare steelbook nowadays, my understanding. So, glad I grabbed it when I did. And then, we just sort of Sorry, just spinning the disc around here. So we've got the director's cut here, the movie here. I've done extensive videos about the Watchmen Blu-rays, so maybe I'll include some links to those below. And then we have the digital copy here, which I'm sure no longer works. Yeah, offer expires July 21st, 2010. Perfect. So there we go. Very cool. And then we just have a little, basically a pamphlet here. It's like a little booklet of other Warner Brothers action flicks. So then if we pop out the discs, give you a bit of a look at the innards here. We have all this somber artwork of the characters. It's very, very cool. And the discs themselves, yeah, we have basically the movie and a disc of special features. The movie disc also includes the so-called maximum movie mode that actually kind of has like picture-in-picture stuff with Zack Snyder, where he kind of takes you through different aspects of production. Really fascinating if you're into you know, the production side of things. I really enjoyed it a lot, and I actually found it really entertaining, informative, and just full of awesome. Where was this one? Was this on the Sony one? Yeah, I think this was on the Sony. I forgot to put the pamphlet back in. Anyway, so yeah, this is this is pretty crammed full of stuff, just to keep it all closed. But very nice indeed. So there we go. Put the Sony 3D thing back in. Is that the one? Yeah, it's Sony Pictures. Okay. So there we go. We'll actually put I'll put Black Beauty down here, I think. On the precarious one. That's a good idea. Put the big expensive one on the precarious one. That's perfect. And actually, I think maybe, yeah, I don't know. I don't think I should be messing with this too much. I'm scared. All right. Then next up, we have another one based on an Alan Moore comic, and another Canadian exclusive one, I think. Actually, maybe this one wasn't exclusive. I think I have seen this one floating around elsewhere, but and it doesn't have any French on the spine. But anyway, this was Wave 2 of the, you know, collector's edition Steelbooks that came out after the Hot Fuzz, Shaun of the Dead, and Kill Bill 1 and 2 were all part of Wave 1. This was part of Wave 2. We have V for Vendetta. Now in this case, we don't really have alternate artwork. It's basically the same artwork as the regular edition, but it really looks nice. Like, as you can see, these are kind of a matte finish, which is quite nice. And I don't know how well you can see, but it's almost like this brushed metal kind of texture to it. It's really quite snazzy indeed. And then here, I believe this is the same artwork as the regular edition. We have just a nice little disc art there. And if we take it off, we have the sea of people wearing Guy Fawkes masks, which is pretty cool. And there you go. Can't complain about that. So let's put, oh yeah, this one's kind of, I keep forgetting, this one's kind of broken. I don't know what happened, but the, there we go. It's slightly misaligned, so I have to kind of fiddle with it a bit to get it to snap closed properly. And yeah, a bit of a pain in the ass. We're just going to put that there. And finally, last but not least, I bet the rest of you who have been watching for a while know which ones are coming. We've got Resident Evil. There we go. Gotta love some Mila and Michelle. Very nice indeed. So let's just crack this open real quick here. Now this was a Future Shop exclusive Steelbook. Very nice, because not only did it have deluxe collector's packaging, but it also has a DVD bonus with it. Basically, the DVD bonus is a featurette that sort of encompasses the whole Resident Evil saga, Resident Evil film saga, up to the 4th movie, I believe. So it kind of, or no, up to the 3rd movie, with a bit of a preview of the 4th movie, because the 4th one hadn't come out yet. But yeah, not much in the way of interior art there. Just some computery stuff. And some computery stuff on the back. But the main thing is this. I really like this front cover here. It's quite nice. Quite nice indeed. Then, carrying on. There we go. Put Mila on top of Sean. We actually have the first 4 movies in Steelbook form. We got Apocalypse, Extinction, and Afterlife. So, of course, when the 5th one comes out, I'll have to hold out for the Steelbook. So we got to keep the collection consistent now, don't we? So, Apocalypse. We got this here. Again, these are all alternate artwork. It's quite nice. A little bit different this time. Nice and shiny and metallic. I won't bother taking the discs out because there's really nothing in the way of interior art here. What you see here is the same here. I don't know why it has another disc hub here because there isn't a 3rd disc. I don't know. I guess I could put the Blu-ray or something over here so it's not overlapping, but they're not really touching anyway. It's one of those ones where they don't actually touch each other. They sleep in separate beds. So again, we have the bonus DVD. It is exactly the same as the one on the first movie. They just duplicated the bonus DVD. I guess they thought, like, well, for people who only buy one of the Steelbooks or something, they can all enjoy the same bonus content. So here we have Resident Evil Extinction, which I think is my favorite of the sequels so far, just because it has this wonderful apocalyptic wasteland, Mad Max kind of vibe going on, which is pretty cool. Yeah, so this one we have lots of birds in the background, which if you've seen the movie, you will understand the significance of that. And there you go. So quite nice. And then finally, last but most certainly not least, Resident Evil Afterlife. This is not the 3D version. They only put the 2D version out into Steelbook. The Axeman is probably one of the best moments in this movie. Just spectacular scene. Yeah, and then this one is a little bit different. No bonus disc that I'm aware of. Another ad for Sony 3D, same as the other one. And there we go. We got, you know, the debut of these weird tentacle face vampire guys. I think this one has a little bit more, not much, a little bit more artwork underneath. But at least it's different. It's not just the same thing repeated. But very cool. So yeah, so needless to say, I will be picking up the 5th one in Steelbook form when it comes out. I know a lot of people despise the Resident Evil movies with a passion. Whoops. But I enjoy them just for the good, cheesy fun that they are. You know, like, come on, don't take things so seriously, guys. Seriously. Seriously, man. Seriously. Like, I don't know. I don't have a problem with them. There's enough nods to the video games to make me happy, but then again, I'm not a hardcore fan of the video games. And I think that's it. I don't think I have anything else that I can think of. I don't think I have any video games in Steelbooks. No, I don't. Nope, that's it. DVDs, Blu-rays. That is my entire Steelbook collection as of this date. It is presently December 6th, 2012. So as of December 6th, 2012, these are all the Steelbooks I have. I have had some other ones in the past. Like I used to have all the James Bond Steelbooks. They released 9 of the James Bond movies in Steelbook form of the 11 original Blu-ray releases, and of the pre-Casino Royale ones, that is. And yeah, so unfortunately I had to sell them a while back. Didn't get very much for them either. It was really depressing. It's basically you know, pawn shop prices. There we go. Just angle that up a little bit. Pawn shop prices, and the guy was like, oh, well, yeah, I know these are Steelbooks, but you know, you can get the regular editions really cheap, so I can't give you that much for them. It's like, well, yeah, great for the regular editions. These aren't the regular editions. These are the fucking Steelbooks. But it just annoys me. Like, I mean, collectors like us see the value in them and see the, you know, are willing to pay the premium for them. But you go to fucking pawn shops and they're just like, oh, whatever, like all editions of the same packaging doesn't matter. It's like, whatever, you're totally going to turn around and sell those for like $40 each. Give me a break. Yeah, anyway, I don't like selling my stuff. Unless it's to other collectors, because then I know I'm going to get a decent price for them, and you know, it's more fair on both sides. But whatever. Anyway, thought you might like a sort of all-in-one look at the Steelbooks. That's them. Hope you enjoyed it. Alrighty, that is it from me to you. That is it from me to you for now. So until next time, thanks for watching, and sayonara. Oh, crap. Yeah, you knew that was going to happen, didn't you?